Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Jackson Public Schools Superintendent Jeremy Patterson, Jackson City Manager Jonathan Green, from Henry Ford Jackson Hospital Wellness Wednesday with Emergency Services Program Coordinator Stacy Harms and Clinical Educator Stephen Sanders. For the Jackson Turkey Trot, Jeff and Tina Beagle. And for the Downtown Christmas Parade, Ed Hatfield. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David, and good afternoon. Nice to have you with us. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We're very grateful, and we have a great show for you. So, first, the weather, pretty nice, 43, right about where we should be in mid-November. We hope to get a degree warmer. The forecast is for a high of 44, and we'll see some sun. Light winds. Tonight, clouds will increase, 31. On Thursday, mostly cloudy, warmer, 50. Friday looks pretty good, too, because we have some outdoor things like the Downtown Jackson Christmas Parade, the Holiday Open House at the library, and more. We have a forecast of some clouds, maybe a little sun, and a high of 53. And by the time the parade starts, temperatures shouldn't drop too much, maybe into the mid-40s. So pretty decent night for the downtown Christmas parade. A nice day Saturday, sunny and 50, and a little warmer on Sunday. That'll be the best day of the week, a high of 55. Next week, we will be back into the upper 40 to low 50 range for right through Thanksgiving. And there you have it, today's weather. And it's sponsored by Kelly Express. A great place to get the car washed would be Kelly Express. Maybe you're heading out on a trip. Maybe you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving. Get the car all clean and shiny at Kelly Express Car Wash, located on Airport Road at Weatherwax and in Grass Lake. And pack up the car with snacks. Great deals on great snacks at Kelly Express. Today, did we look outside yet?
We have not.
Let's do that. Let's take a look outside. The Blake Building. The Blake Building is two things, Brandon. Starting today, the Blake Building is a building, and can you guess what else the Blake Building is starting today?
The Blake Building starting today.
Starting today, the Blake Building.
I don't know. What is this Blake
I'll
Building?
tell you what, I'll give you a hint. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's a sandwich at the Pickle Barrel.
The Blake Building?
The Blake Building.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of the sandwich.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they were having sandwiches at the Pickle Barrel at the Blake Building.
Oh, no.
That's the name of a sandwich? They have a Blake
It's the name
Building
of a sandwich, yes.
Do you have a name of a sandwich, like a Bart
No,
Hawley?
I do not have a sandwich named after me at the Pickle Barrel, oddly enough.
What would it be if you did?
I don't. Well, it'd be something. Well, it could be. This would be a good one.
You like the Fluffernutter, I remember that.
The Fluffernutter would be. I actually had it. I had a sandwich named after me once at La Maranos. Remember that?
I remember my sister worked at La Maranos.
Yeah, I briefly had a sandwich named after me there, and I think somewhere else. But I don't know. I have to think about that. I have several sandwiches.
Oh, they closed shortly after that. Is there any connection there between?
No, they didn't
okay.
sell enough of the Bart Hawley sandwich.
Gotcha.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
The I don't know. I have several favorite sandwiches. If the Pickle Barrel asked me if I wanted to, I would think about it.
Okay.
Today, the 19th of November. Brandon, you always distract me during the show, and it's I don't know why. We just have this.
I guess. Sorry.
It is Have a Bad Day Day. Have a bad day day. Is anyone having a bad day today? here.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm
No,
actually having
I'm
a pretty
not.
good day.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day,
Can
too.
I save it like a mulligan for a different day?
No, we're all having a great day today. It's International Men's Day, and again, we're pleased about that. It's National Blow Bagpipes Day, and that could make your day go bad. National Camp Day, National Educational Support Workers Day, and we salute all educational support workers, teachers' aides, bus drivers, all the people keeping the schools running along with the teachers, all the educational aides. It's your day today. We salute you. National Macchiato Day, Women's Entrepreneurship Day, all happening on this 19th. It's the anniversary of that day in 1980 when CBS banned, as too suggestive, a Calvin Klein ad where actress Brooke Shields says, remember what she said in the ad, Brandon?
No, but I'm curious.
1980, she said nothing comes between her and her super tight CK jeans. Probably, and I'm thinking, CBS probably made their decision based on this. Brooke Shields was 15 years old at the time. So,
yeah.
And those actual jeans, Brooke Shields auctioned off 44 years later for charity. On this day, Brazilian soccer great Pelé scored his 1,000th professional goal, although that's been in dispute ever since because a lot of those goals occurred in non-league matches or in friendlies. And since then, I think Ronaldo, and there's maybe a couple others that are closer to 1,000. So Pelé, while he was great, those 1,000 scores aren't official. On this day in 1975, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was premiered, opening in theaters, a film about a group of patients at a mental institution. The film was notable because it was the very first movie in 4 decades to win in all 5 of the major Academy Award categories. Jack Nicholson for Best Actor, Louise Fletcher for Best Actress as Nurse Ratched.
Yeah, I didn't like her in that movie.
No, she was not a nice nurse. Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Picture. On this day in 2004, Ron Artest of the Indiana Pacers, a fan at the Palace of Auburn Hills during a Pistons game, threw a cup of beer at him, and Ron ran up into the stands, attacked the fan, and it was just an unbelievable melee. Big fights broke out. It became known as
Malice at the Palace.
Malice at the Palace. Yeah, it was awful, and it caused the NBA really changed a lot of things after that. Well, first of all, Ron Artest, they banned him for 73 games.
Yeah.
So, boom. Later, though, Ron Artest, he became friends with the guy that threw the beer at him.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're buddies.
That's
buddies.
good to hear. Mm-hmm. Nice.
On this day in 1620, we've got a couple of explorer historical items. The Mayflower reached Cape Cod, and the people on board got off, and the Mayflower floated around exploring the coast for a little while, 1620, and that was not the year of the first Thanksgiving. It was I think 2 years later.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because they just barely got there. 1805, Lewis and Clark expedition, led by Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, reached the Pacific Ocean. The first European Americans to cross the country to the west, but of course, Native Americans probably did it millions of times before them. And in 1990, pop duo Milli Vanilli, I know you have all their records, Brandon.
Girl, you know it's true.
1990, they lost their Grammy, and they didn't misplace it. No, the Grammys, the Recording Academy took away their Grammy. Why?
Because they were lip syncing.
They were.
Did they ever show the real singers? I heard they were lip singing, but I never really saw revealed who actually sang those songs.
You know, that's a great question. We should probably research that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They did not sing on the record, so they shouldn't have gotten the Grammy, but the people that did, they should get the Grammy.
I would think so.
I mean,
it was,
you know, if they chose
popular music.
If they gave the song and the performance a Grammy, then they should find out it was the song "Girl, You Know It's True," even though it wasn't. Now, today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson, there is the hangar at Jackson College, and at Jackson College, in the hangar tonight will be a Stomp Out the Stigma resource fair. City of Jackson and Jackson College presenting resources to offer the community and students. Several on and off campus resources available at JC, including Harriet's Hub. There's government healthcare, STI status awareness, mental health, academic accommodations, much more. Jets Hangar, 5 till 7 tonight. Also at JC, it's the Astronomical Observatory night every Wednesday from 9 till 11. Come on out and see the night sky through the giant telescope on campus. We've got Next Gen Machinist, more making, a series of classes for hands-on projects, more learning and more fun, starting tonight at the Jackson Area Career Center. Students will explore precision machining, engineering design, and print reading. All are welcome, and you can sign up through a link on our homepage. We've got Nom Nom November, free community meals, continuing weekdays between 5 and 6 at 1208 Greenwood Church. It's Off the Clock, Job Squad edition today. The Chamber of Commerce hosting this from 4 till 6 p.m. at Job Squad Staffing Solutions, 1000 North Wisner Street. And karaoke and open mic night tonight at the Honky Tonk at Oak and Iron, and that runs from 7:30 to 10 tonight. That's Today in the J, presented by Experience Jackson. Also happening today, the first game in a series of big games happening at the Optimist Ice Arena. Tonight, it is Jaha night as Jackson United welcomes you and all Jaha players to a big night. Jaha players get in when they rock their jersey, and you'll enjoy high-energy hockey, loud cheers, community fun, and a whole lot of Jaha spirit. Jackson United hosts the East Side Stars at 5:30 tonight. The rest of the week's schedule, the East Side Stars will be back to play Chelsea on Friday. On Saturday, the MSU women's D2 team against Maryville University. They play both Saturday at 4 and Sunday at 3:30. Saturday at 6 p.m., Lumen Christi versus Grand Rapids Catholic Central, and much more. A bunch of games with Jaha teams. It's the start of the hockey season in earnest at the Jackson Optimist Ice Arena. Last night was the ribbon cutting and grand opening of the Pirate Plex at Napoleon High School. The long popular Pirate Dome now has a sister. It's the Pirate Plex, and JTV was there.
We're out at the PiratePlex. I'm here with Superintendent Pat Dillon, and my first thought when I walked in was, wow, this is pretty special.
Yeah, it is way bigger than I anticipated and way nicer. It turned out great.
You know what's funny is as I'm walking around talking to people, they all have their own little plans for what this space will be. What are the plans for this space, or is it too new to really know?
It is pretty new to know. Originally it was going to be sub-varsity contests, other events, possibly some assemblies and other school day events and activities. But we're going to develop that as we go and kind of adjust as we feel the need, and kind of gauge things as we go and take it one day at a time.
It's very cool to see the amount of students here, the faculty. There's definitely a lot of pride today.
A lot of buzz. I was very pleasantly surprised at the number of people that turned out for this.
Yeah.
When we were planning this, I figured somewhere between 300 and 380 or some random number, and we had a really good turnout. One side of our old gym filled up, and people are still here enjoying the newness of the place. So.
Yeah, and it's not just the gym. What you see, there's storage, there's the community workout facility. Talk about how this is going to kind of help connect the community to the school even more.
Yeah. I'm sure that we're going to have civic events in here from time to time. We've got a great team room that's part of our new facility. Great locker room facilities and an officials room, designated officials room. I said that earlier today when we were setting up and decorating to the office staff. I said, this kind of reminds me of a small college. Yeah. It's got that feel to it. So it's pretty spectacular for our size of a community and our size of a school to have something this awesome.
Yeah, I'm struck with the height of the ceilings, not just in here, but in that weight room. Yeah. It's pretty special. Talk a little bit about the process to get this done. I know you had a lot of great people working on this.
Boy, once the vote passed, that's when the work started. As you know, Jim Graham retired, and I came aboard, I'm not going to say late, but in a different capacity. And so I started coming to more and more meetings before he had retired, knowing that I was going to have to make sure that I didn't let something go wrong here. And so there's been an awful lot of meetings between Whiteman, Mercer, Plant Moran, and our reps. Sean Murphy, our Transportation and Facilities Director, who has just a ton of institutional knowledge. He really has played a key role in making sure that things went the right way, and saw the vision to the way that it was supposed to. So there's been an awful lot of players to get to this point and bring it home.
Yeah, I know you're excited, and we're certainly excited for you. Congratulations to you and the entire Pirate community. Thanks, Pat.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and we love JTV and all the support you guys have shown us over the years.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's stunning. It really is awesome. Congratulations to Napoleon and all the people working on it, including Mercer. Great job. In fact, it was 2 years and 4 days ago, 2 years and 4 days ago that Napoleon voters approved the bond vote that funded that and some other improvements, resurfacing the track, also cafeteria addition at Ezra-Eby and more. So, wow, 2 years up and running and in use. Up and running now is Nightlights. It started the season with the 5K fun run and walk on Saturday, and now it's open for the season and will be right through January 4th. Last night was media night, and JTV made a visit and toured Nightlights and report that it's bigger and better than ever before. They've added many more lights and exhibits. It's a little longer this year. That's our favorite exhibit right there, the JTV exhibit. And that is one of the long-running ones. It was actually at Night Lights when it was at the Jackson County Fairgrounds, even before it was Keeley Park. So, John Spink, way to go. Job well done. Congratulations. It's a lot of fun to experience Night Lights. Make sure you put that on your calendar for the holiday season. Kids love it. Brandon, can you turn on your radio and listen to special music as you go through? Yeah, they have a special radio frequency designed to go along with Night Lights tour. And the best way to experience it in your car, but also you can also take the train, which is an open air trip through Night Lights. All the details at nightlightshow.com, including buying tickets. So get your tickets there so when you arrive, you get ushered right in. Night Lights at Michigan International Speedway. Today's show being brought to you by Accelerate Jackson County. Accelerate Jackson County just releasing their newsletter today. Visit acceleratejacksoncounty.com and read all the news coming from this economic development engine of our community. Thank you, Accelerate Jackson County. Great lineup of guests on the show today. We'll check in with Jackson Public Schools Superintendent Jeremy Patterson. Jeremy is hanging out in the County National Bank Green Room and will be with me in just a couple minutes. Also today, Jackson City Manager Jonathan Green. They just had a city council meeting last night and took some action. We'll hear about those items. It's Wednesday, time for this week's edition of Henry Ford Health Presents Wellness Wednesday. Stacy Harms and Steve Sanders will be here from Emergency Services and Clinical Education. We'll preview next week's Turkey Trot a week from tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, and the Turkey Trot. Jeff Beagle and Tina Beagle will be here. And this week's big holiday event is the Downtown Jackson Christmas Parade. It is Friday, and Father Christmas himself, Ed Hatfield, will be here with all the details of this year's parade. Great lineup of guests, tons of great news and information. Hope you can stick around. We get started with Superintendent Patterson right after this.